We're back now at 8:11 with one of the biggest names in Hollywood, Megan Fox. She turned heads in the Transformer films, and now she gets her first title role in Jennifer's Body, playing a small-town cheerleader possessed by a demon who feeds on high school boys.
This isn't really your house, is it?
No, baby. This is our house. Just for you and me. We can play mommy and daddy.
No way.
I need you frightened. I need you hopeless.
Megan Fox, good morning. We just want to point, she was putting coffee down, nothing more sinister. And you said to me earlier, this is a comedy. You want people to know that. You don't want them to think this is hardcore
horror.
Exactly.
It's not. No, it's a sort of irreverent, dark comedy with some horror elements to it. But people should go into it prepared to laugh, hopefully.
To snicker. So there are going to be some snickers here. You're not looking for people to come up with serious critiques afterward.
Well, no, not if you're going in thinking you're going to see a slasher or a thriller. It's not that.
What made you take this role? Because you're in an unusual place in your career right now. I'm sure stuck between this wild popularity that has been given to you or that you've achieved through these movies, these huge Transformers movies, and this other area where you want to be known as an actress.
Right.
So tell me about this role as it came along and what made you say yes to it.
Well, the script, I mean, Diablo Cody wrote the script, and that's really all I needed to know. Before I even opened it, I wanted to be a part of something that she was a part of because she's so brilliant, and I admire her. And on the first page, there was a belly laugh. I laughed out loud reading, and then there was a laugh on every page after that. So I just had to be a part of it. I thought that the writing was unbelievably original, and it was something that we haven't seen in theaters in a long time, a movie like this. It feels very 80s when you watch it.
Let's stay on this place you're in right now, though. I mean, how kind of delicate a situation do you find yourself in? Your choices now are going to get analyzed a lot by the people who either want to see you in one way or aren't used to seeing you or want to see you in another way.
Right.
So how does that affect your decision-making?
I try to just do, I mean, mainly I'm just happy that I'm working and that I'm still working and I continue to get these opportunities, but I try to make choices that are different from whatever project I was last working on, and this is definitely very unique. And then I've worked on a project since with Josh Brolin and John Malkovich, and I've been lucky enough to surround myself with extremely talented people.
You have been very out front and honest about some of the movies you've done. You said acting-wise you were terrible in the first Transformers, and you said you tried very hard in the second. Does this, which is very honest. Does this allow you to expand this role?
Well, I think it's not about allowing me to expand because that was never the issue. I think I'm just new, you know. I'm very green still and trying to figure things out and wanting to become better. And this was definitely a more complex character for me because there's a lot going on with her and a lot going on with all the characters in the movie. So it was a lot of work. I put a lot of effort into it.
You're also outspoken about your personal life. You said this, and I think it surprised a lot of people. Don't get nervous. You don't have to laugh.
I'm so nervous.
You said, I'm really insecure about everything. I never think I'm worthy of anything. I have a sick feeling of being mocked all the time. I have a lot of self-loathing. So on the exterior, when I meet you and others meet you, they think you're pretty confident. Where does this come from?
I think that all actors are pretty insecure. And I mean, in general, I obviously can't speak for everybody, but I think that's sort of what drives us into this business is that insecurity. And especially being a woman, I think all women, unfortunately, have some deep-seated insecurities for whatever reason because of how we're raised in society. And it's hard having so much focus on you all the time. It's hard to maintain that sort of confidence because you're always second-guessing yourself and questioning yourself and feeling like you're letting someone down or you're failing in one way or another. Because you can't please all of the people all of the time.
So how are you handling this outrageous popularity right now? I mean, if you go on Google and you type the letter M in, it goes Megan Fox. I mean, it's amazing how many people have taken an interest in you. What's the best part about it and what's the worst part about it?
Well, the best part about it, I mean, is you always feel blessed and lucky to have any sort of success in this business because it's so hard for most people to achieve it, and I feel like I do feel undeserving of it, but I feel like it came pretty easily because I was involved in something that was so big and so much bigger than I was, and it opened all these doors for me. I mean, the worst part about it is just the lack of anonymity, which is a hard thing to describe to people that don't understand, but it's when your privacy is taken away, or when people are constantly picking apart everything that you say or you do and judging it, it's tough to live in that space every day. It's basically like you're always in high school. You never get out of high school. Hollywood is a giant high school.
And as we all know, parts of high school were terrible.
Yeah.
It's no, parts were great, though. You were going to guest host the season premiere of SNL.
Yeah.
You nervous about that?
I'm so nervous. I have a fear of public speaking.
That's not good.
That's not good, no.
that's-
But we'll see what happens. Obviously everybody's a huge fan of the show, and I'm a huge Andy Samberg fan, and I'm really excited to get to meet all these people and get to do something so incredible that I never thought I would get to do.
Most people who've come through here about to do that say it's the scariest, best experience they ever have.
Really?
So good luck with it.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy it. And the movie is called Jennifer's Body, and it opens on Friday. Megan, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Coming up next, Jay Leno's